This is School Madness. I have an update on the teen missing Kanaya Baker found. Let's get into her story and then I'll come back with the update.
Friday night.
We reported Kanaya Baker missing on Thursday. Richland County deputies posting this information publicly around noon January 16th. She had last been seen Monday, January 13th, and Friday, we're getting more answers about her death.
Anytime we have an unidentified person, we are asking everyone involved to rush the process, not rush it in a way that may make mistakes, but to say, what things can we do to identify this person as soon as possible so that we can contact the family?
According to the Columbia Police Department, investigators are working promising leads in connection with the murder of Kanaya after she was found in a vacant home following a fire on Cardamom Court this week. Her body found about 15 miles away from where she was last seen.
There are no words that can help them understand that pain. No parent should have to bury a child. So understandably, her mom was very upset. So I did speak with the family. It's devastating, and they reacted in a way that you could feel their devastation.
According to the incident report from Columbia Police, officers were dispatched to the house fire at 11:20 p.m. Wednesday in reference to a murder and case of arson. According to a separate incident report from Richland County Sheriff's Department, on Monday around 6:20 in the morning, deputies met with a person saying Kanaya ran away between midnight and about 6 a.m. This person said Kanaya had recently purchased a telephone and may be connected to her running away. News 19 previously reported Kanaya missing back on July 3rd, 2024 in Sumter, and Sumter police have confirmed this was the same girl.
There has been some circulation on social media about Kanaya's history of maybe she had been a runaway or maybe she had, done some things. And the fact remains is that Kanaya is dead. And I don't care if she ran away a million times, she didn't deserve to die.
She is so right about that. It doesn't matter how many times she ran away, she definitely did not deserve to die in a fire. And so, come to find out, there were minors arrested behind this brutal murder of Kanaya Baker.
Not an accident, and this is not a suicide. This is a horrible homicide.
That was Richland coroner Nada Rutherford just a couple hours ago giving a shocking update on the heartbreaking murder of 13-year-old Kanaya Baker. Now, tonight, Columbia police say 2 teenage girls are facing murder charges with potential to be prosecuted as adults in connection to Baker's death. News 19's Victoria Samuels shares what police said happened to this 13-year-old.
Brutal, heinous, vicious, gruesome, monstrous, and disturbing.
County Coroner Nada Rutherford says DNA and dental records were needed to identify the victim as 13-year-old Kanaya Baker, who had been reported missing earlier this week. Rutherford said that Kanaya had been bludgeoned, stabbed, and burned.
And unfortunately, the description provided of Kanaya Baker was so different, in fact, that even the pictures that they sent of her just did not seem to match up. Due to severe trauma to her head, face, and body, visual identification just was not possible. The manner of death is not an accident, and this is not a suicide. This is a horrible homicide.
Columbia Police Chief Skip Holbrook announced today that 2 suspects in the murder were arrested overnight. One is a 16-year-old girl who Holbrook says had been in DJJ custody and had recently removed an ankle monitor. The other suspect is a 15-year-old girl. Holbrook says both of the teens are frequent runaways. Richland's solicitor says based on the level of the crime, they are looking to charge the teens as adults.
But based
Wow. So these teen girls were the ones who brutally stabbed and then burned Kanaya in the house. They said that the two young girls had a history of running away, and then they also said Kanaya had a history of running away. So I wonder if these girls were all running away together and something happened to where they turned their backs on Kanaya and ended up stabbing her and burning her to the point where they couldn't even identify her body. They didn't even have the dental records to identify her body at first. Such a sad story. I wonder if even the two teen girls set up Kanaya. So maybe they plotted to, let's all run away. Meanwhile, the two girls had some type of vendetta against Kanaya and lured her into this home, all to stab her and commit this gruesome murder. Prayers for her family. I hope that they have tremendous healing. If you want any other news updates on this story or stories like these, click the notification bell, subscribe, and hit the like button. And please take care of yourselves and each other.